everybody, it's Alexis Gallardo with Homes by Price & Ho, and I'm here outside today just across the street from the Santa Monica Pier, and I'm going to be talking to you about one of the most famous establishments in Santa Monica. It's a local watering hole that's been wining and dining local since 1959, and I think that this giant clamshell may look a little familiar to you, right? That's right, I'm in front of Chez Jay. Okay, so this iconic bar is so special because it was declared a Santa Monica Historic Landmark in 2012, which, if you are familiar in any way, shape, or form with Santa Monica, you know that that is an amazing feat. Personally, also, it's one of my favorite dive bars, not only because of its amazing ambiance, it's got year-round Christmas lights, it's got amazing steaks and chowder, but it also has an awesome jukebox, which plays all of the classics by people, many musicians who have actually dined here, which is cool. And the drinks are super strong, and you're not going to be finding a mixologist mixing it with like a fancy bow tie and a $20 martini, okay? It's also super cozy, super ambient. There's only 10 tables and 12 bar stools, so you can actually rub shoulders with some of your neighbors and actually make a new friend, which we don't often do in bars nowadays. Okay, so before we jump in, make sure you post us some of your favorite Chez Jay experiences. Tell us who you met here, what your favorite meal was, what your favorite experience was, and it's always great to kind of chime in and collaborate on this, so we would love to hear from you. Okay, so what am I doing here exactly? Why am I at Chez Jay? Here's why. I'm going to give you the top 5 facts that you must know about Chez Jay in order to impress your friends and family the next time you come here. Okay, so fact number 1. In 1959, Jay Fiandella, who was an inspiring actor and bartender actually at Sinbad's over on the pier, he was having breakfast one morning and the cafe owner actually offered to sell him this place for $1. Fun fact number 1, Chez Jay was purchased for $1. Talk about a return on investment. Good job, Jay. Okay, fact number 2. Where did this name come from, you ask? Well, actually, Chez Jay, was actually named after Chez Joey, which is a restaurant in the movie Pal Joey, whose character was once played by Frank Sinatra. And in one of the more iconic twists, in Jay's life, actually, Frank Sinatra, Blue Eyes himself, would actually be a regular here at this bar. That would have been awesome. Okay, fun fact number 3 on Chez Jay. This is the elephant fact, okay, right? So the grand opening was actually Jay's idea, and he wanted to make it super big, over the top, right? So he hired all of these beautiful women and actually, believe it or not, a baby elephant to come in from the Santa Monica Pier to be here sitting at the bar for the grand opening on 4th of July weekend in 1959. So there's a rumor going around that one of the girls actually took a martini and held it up to the elephant, who was not happy about the smell of the alcohol, took his 2 paws, pushed himself up, and there's actually 2 dents on the bar to this day that were caused by the baby elephant. I'm sure he was also there for the free peanuts, which is one of the awesome, cool things that this bar does that not a lot of other bars do. So if you want to come see those dents, come here yourself. We're actually going to post a photo of this iconic story as well in the feed so you can check it out for yourself. Okay, fun fact number 4 is the astronaut. So we'll actually kind of break down this story for you. Basically, the free peanuts are famous. One of those peanuts actually went to the moon with Alan Shepard and became, as Jay called it, the first astronaut. Get it? Astronaut. There's a rumor going around that it actually is insured for somewhere around $1 million and that it resides in the family safe here in the restaurant, but one of the bartenders told me yesterday that it's been relocated, so you're just going to have to come here yourself to confirm if that's true or not. And fact number 5, which is always the fun one, this is a celeb sighting spot for sure. Some of the regulars include John F. Kennedy back in the day, Marilyn Monroe, the Beach Boys, the Rat Pack. It's been said that a lot of people actually penned scripts in the back room. Quentin Tarantino wrote a few of his, and Ben Affleck and Matt Damon actually penned some scenes from Good Will Hunting back in the back room. Also, the Murray brothers, Bill and Brian, actually had their mail delivered here, which is pretty cool. So a lot of fun facts about celebrities. Oh, and I actually have my very own celebrity sighting. I was here having drinks one night when the very talented Mr. Ryan Gosling walked in the front door. I have girlfriends that can vouch for me. Go ahead and post your comments and talk about what he was wearing and how fine he looked that very night. Okay, so anyway, we don't want to waste any more of your time. Thank you so much for joining us. Come on over to Chez Jay. Make sure you take in this true Santa Monica staple. Also, they just opened this really cool patio in the back called Jay's Landing. You can have a nice glass of wine, a juicy steak, rent it out for one of your parties. And you know what? I actually may go ahead and talk to my team about having our next team meeting there. What do you say, guys? Scott, Janice, Mark, you guys on board? Thanks for watching. See you soon.